like? George Floyd. Speak.
Your son is Belial! He's a conjurer!
Tell me who my father is.
No, tell me my name.
Satan.
The film opened in a time long before the birth of Jesus Christ. A man stayed hidden in a cave, helping his wife give birth to their child. Suddenly, a mysterious flash appeared in the night sky, followed by strange chants in an unknown language. After enduring unbearable pain, the woman gave birth to a baby boy. In this movie, the names of the man, the woman, and the child were never revealed, so they were referred to simply as the man, the woman, and the boy. The man warned his wife that the king would soon send soldiers to seize their child. Fearing for the boy's life, the couple left the cave in the middle of the night, carrying their newborn and traveling with their faithful mule. Along the way, they witnessed a horrifying sight. Newborn babies were thrown into a fire. Terrified, the man and the woman continued moving forward. A soldier stopped them and searched through their bags looking for their child. Unable to find anything, the man let them go. The father encountered a strange man standing on a rock, howling directly at him, filling him with dread. Years later, the carpenter, his wife, and their grown son wandered across harsh plains with their mule. They eventually reached a settlement filled with sick and suffering people. There, the father took up carpentry. A man from the community ordered him to carve an idol for the temple. Meanwhile, the sick villagers stared eerily at the boy, leaving him confused and unsettled. The father later told his wife that he had finally found work and a place they could call home. On their way to their shelter, a young girl named Lilith approached the mother and placed a shawl over her shoulders. Grateful, the mother asked for the girl's name, but Lilith remained silent. Her mother stepped forward and explained that her daughter's name was Lilith and that she was mute. The mother was strangely captivated by the boy and remarked that he did not seem like an ordinary child, almost as if he did not belong to them. Later, the boy secretly watched Lilith bathing in the open. That night, the carpenter scattered sand at the entrance of their house to ward off evil spirits. He told the boy that if an evil spirit entered the house, rooster-like footprints would appear in the sand by morning. The father forced the boy to pray to God for forgiveness before having a meal. The boy asked his father to eat first, but the father refused, saying that he was fasting. He believed that fasting made him empty, and in that emptiness, he found the strength to resist Satan. Intrigued by this remark, the boy asked what Satan looked like. The father replied that Satan resembled humans. That night, the boy heard satanic chants coming from outside and slipped into a nightmare. He saw his mother mourning his crucifixion while other women tried to console her. Soon after, his mother brought him back to reality. The boy hugged him in desperation, and she comforted him before putting her restless son back to sleep. The next day, the boy went to school and studied alongside other children. While there, he noticed a girl hanging from a tree in the distance. He left the school and approached her, asking her to climb down before she hurt herself. The girl came down, and when the boy asked her name, she refused to tell him, saying that she spent her days playing games. She also revealed that she had no father. The strange girl then took the boy to a tree under which a leper lay helpless. She proposed a game, challenging the boy to bring his hand as close as possible to the sick man. The boy cautiously extended his hand, trying not to get infected. Suddenly, the girl pushed him onto the leper and ran away. Other children witnessed this and alerted everyone, shouting that the boy had touched the unclean. The father immediately took the boy to a pond and bathed him. He then prayed to God, pleading for guidance, asking whether the boy was an angel or a demon. That night, the boy had another nightmare in which he saw himself wrapped in burial sheets. Fearing the unknown, the father locked the boy inside a cage made of sticks and forced him to pray. Afterward, he shut the door and left. Soon, the leper mysteriously appeared inside the cage, revealing that he had been healed. Believing the boy to be divine, the man began to worship him. Before long, many sick people gathered around the boy, hoping to be healed by his touch. The next morning, the carpenter was shocked to find a dead sheep placed as an offering outside his shelter. He looked around, but there was no one in sight. Meanwhile, the boy began to realize his latent powers when he miraculously revived a grasshopper after crushing it in his fist. At the same time, Lilith arrived at the well to draw water. The boy helped her lift the water, and she smiled at him before leaving. The healed leper spread the news among the sick that the boy was divine. Later, the healed leper received an apple from the strange girl and began eating it like a pig. Consequently, he was found lying dead the very next day with an object stuck in his mouth. The mysterious girl appeared out of nowhere, startling the boy with a wooden snake. However, the boy was angry with her for pushing him onto the leper the other day. He told her that he was not allowed to play the games of the Gentiles. The girl asked who had forbidden him. The boy replied that it was his father. The girl then said his father was an oppressor and handed the boy her wooden snake. But the innocent boy had no idea what he was receiving from the strange girl. She then told him that she knew someone who could free him. In the silence of the night, the mute Lilith was attacked by Satan while she slept. The very next morning, she mysteriously collapsed on her way to work. She writhed in pain as her mother screamed for help. Something seemed to be trying to come out of Lilith's abdomen. Consequently, she bit her mother as if she were possessed. Lilith's mother accused the boy of causing all this. The father also believed that the boy was responsible. He forced him back into the cabin, where he stumbled upon the wooden snake and questioned his son about it. Showing no respect, the boy asked why he should listen to him. The father retorted that the boy would not have survived without his protection. Enraged, he stormed out of the cabin, scattered sand across the steps, and threw away the wooden snake. He then told his wife that they must leave the place. Later, the son secretly freed himself and went to meet the strange girl, who was holding an apple with a dead scorpion wrapped around it. She told the boy that she had something to show him and led him into the woods, where she revealed a community of the sick. Among them was Lilith. The boy asked what crime these captive people had committed. The girl explained that they were accused of sorcery and condemned as conjurers of evil. Disturbed by what he saw, the boy stood up and began returning to his father. Just then, the girl shocked him by revealing that the man he believed to be his father was not his real one. The boy asked her who she was, but she left him in suspense, saying that he already knew. She claimed she had been searching for him for ages. Restless and confused, the boy ran back as she continued insisting that his parents had been lying to him about his true identity. Next, the boy urged his mother to leave the place with him, insisting that he alone could protect her. She assured him that they would leave soon. He then asked her if the man was truly his father. Troubled by the question, she asked who had planted such an idea in his mind. The boy replied that a child living among the sick had told him. To calm her son, the mother insisted that the man was his real father. However, the boy realized she was lying and walked away. He reached the place where the people were being held captive. He approached Lilith, who was in chains, and asked her to speak. The boy was stunned when Lilith suddenly spoke in an unknown language, seemingly possessed by an evil force. She spat in his face and chuckled. She begged the boy to kill her, but the boy turned away and walked off. Back at his shelter, the boy discovered the same wooden snake that his father had once thrown away. He also treated the snake the same way his father had treated it. While returning, the boy noticed a rooster's legs on the sand, a sign that evil had entered his shelter. At school, the teacher was harsh with the boy. He took him to the carpenter and declared that he would no longer teach his son, because the boy spoke of things no one should know. The carpenter asked what his son had said. The boy explained that he had merely told the teacher how many years he would live. At night, the father commanded the boy to recite the melachot. The boy obeyed and began reciting them. As the words were spoken, an idol fell to the ground and shattered into pieces. The father was heartbroken, as his hard work had been destroyed. Elsewhere, the strange girl killed a villager with a heavy stone and broke the hand of a leper woman when she questioned her actions. The boy later approached Lilith again and discovered that there were eggs inside her body. He quickly realized what had possessed her. He placed his hand into her mouth and pulled a snake out of her body, freeing her from the evil within. He removed her chains. Lilith then saw her mother lying dead below. The boy told Lilith that she was no longer safe there. Soon, a villager arrived at the carpenter's cottage to take the idol. The carpenter explained that it had accidentally fallen and broken. The villagers seized him and ordered him to leave the village with his family, accusing his son of being a conjurer and claiming his son was Belial. He warned the carpenter that the villagers would kill the boy if they did not leave. The carpenter stepped out to find his son, unaware that Satan was already pursuing him. He soon found the boy sitting on a rock and urged him to hurry, saying they were running out of time. Suddenly, the carpenter was bitten by a satanic snake. The boy rushed to help him, but the father stopped him and dealt with the snake himself. He soon saw the poison spreading rapidly through his body. Instead of healing him, the boy demanded to know who his real father was. The carpenter replied that his father was the cause of all things and that it was a sin to speak his name, but the boy insisted. Finally, the carpenter revealed the name, Yahweh. The boy then healed his foster father by drawing all the venom out of his body using divine power. This revealed that the boy was not an ordinary human, but a divine being. After healing him, the boy left. Meanwhile, the villagers began hunting for the boy. As the mother ran to find her son, she was knocked down by a villager. On his way back to the shelter, the boy was spotted by a village child who ran to alert the others. The boy killed him using his intangible powers.
The carpenter found his wife unconscious, placed her on a mule, and fled. The boy returned to the place where the captives were held, only to find them brutally murdered by the strange girl. She asked him to go with her, promising to take him to meet his father. Elsewhere, the mother regained consciousness and asked about her son. The carpenter told her that someone had revealed the truth to him, so he ran away. The mother then revealed that a child among the sick had told him. The carpenter promised to find the boy. He kissed his wife and set out to find his so-called son. The girl led the boy to a spring and claimed she knew who his father was. She explained that she was once a beautiful being, but his father cast her aside because he did not want anyone equal to him. She said he had prepared a home for her. She asked the boy if he wanted to go with her. The boy demanded that she reveal her true identity. She then confessed that she was the accuser of light and his greatest enemy, Satan. She asked him to gaze into the darkness and step inside. The boy entered and saw a pit filled with tormented souls. Satan asked him why he had come. The boy replied, to torment him. She then asked him to speak her name. The boy answered, Satan. Meanwhile, the carpenter reached the boy while Satan was casting a spell. Satan revealed her true form to him and attacked. The boy broke free from the spell. Satan attempted to kill the carpenter, but the boy stopped her, demanding she leave him alone.
Enraged, Satan reminded the boy that the carpenter had lied to him about his identity. She handed him a stick and ordered him to kill the carpenter. The boy refused. In fury, Satan stabbed the carpenter herself. The boy rushed to save his foster father, but Satan overpowered him. A serpent emerged from Satan's mouth and lunged toward the carpenter. At the last moment, the boy pulled the snake out of her mouth. Satan retaliated by striking the boy with a stone. She then called out to the boy's father to save him. Satan tried to drown the boy, but he fought back and overpowered her. He was about to destroy her eyes when the carpenter stopped him by calling out his true name, Yeshua, meaning Jesus Christ. At his father's request, Jesus spared Satan's life. He rushed to heal the carpenter, but the carpenter begged him to let him go. The boy then embraced Satan. Satan warned him that he would die for ungrateful people and would never be thanked. In the end, the boy and his mother left the village.
You were watching a recap of the movie The Carpenter's Son 2025. Have a nice day.